G'day everyone, this is Blxz and welcome back to Geneforge 5. Let's continue on where we left off and see what I find in here. Not a lot so far. More stuff to kill. Ooh, level up. Okay, for the first couple of levels, I like to really pump up my mechanics and leadership a little bit. I used to go really heavy on leadership, but I'm going to ease off a bit, I think. It's not quite so important. Might go a little bit in. It's not hugely important. It just often it'll just let you get out of fights and things like that. And I don't particularly mind getting into a few fights just yet. But we'll see here. I might eat those words sometime soon. This looks like a trap. You start to hear a soft rattling sound coming from all around you. You realise it's coming from the sealed vats. Shapers often put fresh, delicate creations in vats like these, where they can spend their first few days growing in nourishing solution. Something is in the vats. It's trying to get out. Worse, it is succeeding. We've got a bit of an ambush, I reckon. Just beetles. Yeah, they leveled up. That's good. Yes, it takes essence. I'm not going to waste essence at the moment. I will do though. Okay. I won't do anything. What I reckon I'll do is just create a couple more Fioras rather than bump these ones up. I might wait till my next level. Get a little bit of fire shaping. You can see the rogue roamer in the middle of the clearing to the east. It's facing away from you. If you stay close to the west wall, you should be able to evade its notice. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh, sure, that's powerful. Yep, that's not good. Definitely not good. Go, my little Fiora thingies. I got a bit cocky already. Must be all those canisters from the previous playthrough. Look at that sweet, sweet experience. That's why you want to kill stuff. We'll actually do a bit of a quick save. Here we go, done. Let's continue on. Replaying everything is probably the last thing I want to do. As you walk along this ravine, you start to sense something. A presence, an itch in the back of your mind. There is something not far ahead, something powerful. You wonder if it is the cause of all these disruptions. As you ready yourself, Meccan stops you. Wait, we are almost to Manala. Before we are there is something I must say. She has dropped all pretense of speaking like an ordinary server. Alrighty, so Manala, I thought that was a town or something. I have a feeling it's like another creation that is controlling everything. What is it? Shaper Rawal is the lord of the foundry, a full member of the Shaper Council. He dumped you back here with the loyal serviles over 2 years ago. He said you were to be kept safe and dumb. Sometimes he sent someone to check on you. You were always safe, always dumb. Nothing changed. You were left. We thought this was odd. We've been watching you, watching for the change too. It has happened. Alrighty, so I've been dumped back here by Shaper Rowell. That makes him my enemy number 1. Do you know who I am? A Shaper confiding in a servile never. What else do you have to say? You have power. Rowell will want it. The Shapers are desperate and terrified. They will offer all who can help them money and power and influence. Rowell will offer these things. Do not let greed take you. Remember, there are other paths. It'll be hard. Rowell controls you. You will know soon. There's one thing I know about Rowell and his ways. Meccan reaches out and taps you in the center of the chest. It feels strange there, numb. You'll need to look closer when you get out of the cold. There is not time to say more. Now we need to go. Get to Manala. Safety and warmth. What do you say? Meccan watches you carefully. Power and wealth. All these lands, I will not rebel against them. Well, so far I don't like what the Shapers have done. I may well be pro-Shaper, normally. If they've locked me up, not impressed. Meccan nods. You will like them less. You have not met Rowell. I think you will soon. Now that you have changed. Come, let us find another thing they made. Another mad creation. Just to the north, you can see the final clearing before the settlement of Minas. It is a settlement, okay. Shows what I know. This is where the foundry brings irritable or disobedient creations so that you can tame them. You can see something hovering in the middle of the clearing. Even through the snow, its shape is unmistakable. It is the distinctive shape of a Vlish. Meccan mutters. That one just got here. Hadn't tamed it yet. Rogue, I'm sure. And it's been busy. The Shapers created Vlish with extensive mental powers. These creatures are used to control and herd bands of less intelligent creations. That is what this Vlish has been doing since the chaos started, but not to help you. You have passed through the pacification fields. Only one final ordeal stands between you and safety. A Vlish. Alrighty then. Enter Manala. Glad it's not a person anymore. Subdue the final robe. That's off we go. You know what? I am going to save that point for now. It's not going to do me much good in this battle. What I will do though is bump up a little bit of intelligence. 4 max. A bit smarter, and let's get Chest Rook up too. That way I can control them. I think it's time. These battles have ramped up in difficulty. Faster than I thought. Alrighty. Okay, stronger than I thought. It's not too difficult. Just a battle of attrition. I see, it's going to activate all these little buggy things. Oh, see if I can kill them off early. Oh, I see, they're all neutral. No, I'll just keep attacking the center one. Suddenly, the air is split with a deafening roar. You spin around looking for a new enemy. The cacophony resolves into a single voice, amplified by considerable magical power. Enough of this chaos. Step forward and present yourself, so that this minor scuffle can be resolved. You feel a sharp, deep pain in your chest. When you recover, you find that you are walking forward. Oh, come on, I was winning. You stop moving in the center of the clearing and face south. You note that the Vlish has stopped fighting you. It too is facing the gateway into Manala. The massive stone door slides slowly open. A lone figure walks through, unaffected by the cold. Oh no. That's a much cooler looking. I like that uniform better than the crappy one I've got. The Shaper looks around at the mess and shakes his head. You are sure that you should... it's checking the time. You are sure that you should recognize him, but your mind has become very cloudy. Meccan looks terrified. He looks at the remaining rogues and waves his hand. Wow. Okay, it's impressive. The Shaper looks at your creation. So, you have been shaped. You do have innate powers. Interesting. As I suspected. But what is that thing? You are far from regaining a proper level of control. He waves his hand, and as simple as that, unmakes your creation. See you later, Bormac and Chessrook. It was good knowing you. The Shaper then turns to the servile. You are... Mekkon? Mickey? No matter. Proceed into Minala and rest. Then report for your next orders. There is still an extensive mess that needs to be cleaned. Go. Meccan gives you a final look. In the presence of a Shaper, she keeps her expression completely neutral. Then, without a word, she walks into Minala. The Shaper doesn't even look at her as she goes. He is watching you. At last, the Shaper inspects you. Now then, let's see how you have changed. Do you know who I am? Do you remember, or is your mind still too muddled? He pauses. I can see from your vacant expression that it is the second case. I am Shaper Rawal, Master of the Foundry, and full member of the Shaper Council. I am the Master here. Now that your unusual nature is starting to assert itself, I am eager to explore your capabilities and see how you can best be used. It is unfortunate that some entity is disrupting all of my creations, but I think you can help. Who am I wonder? I do not see any need to upset you with too much information too early. When I think it will increase your efficiency to know more about yourself, you can trust that I will let you know. He wants my help. I am a full Shaper of the Council. You are not. I command your help. I need more quality agents in my employ. First, I need to explore your abilities, and I have a very good idea how to do this. First, we should return to my tower. It is warmer and more conducive to analytical thought. Guess I haven't got much choice. That is wise, though it may need to take measures to correct your attitude. You can earn great rewards for service, wealth and power. I will be waiting for you with your new orders in Eisenwood Spire. I will instruct a servile to lead you to me. Proceed into Minala. That is all for now. Without waiting for a response, he turns and walks back into Minala. You are left alone in the cold. And that, I reckon, is where I'm going to leave it for today. Thanks very much for tuning in.